Hello guys, welcome to another wonderful session with me. My name is Oluwole, as you all know, and in this wonderful session I'll be walking you through the process of designing a club poster. Yeah, let me show you a sample of what we'll be designing. This is what we'll be working on. Yes, we'll be designing this club poster. Yeah, I'm the one that designed this, so I'm going to walk you through the process of designing this. This video is for learners. If you are trying to skill up and improve your graphic design skill, this video is for you. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. First thing first is to open your Photoshop, and then you go to new file. As you can see, new file, you click on new file. For that poster I used 2000 by 2005 pixels, so just impute it there. The width is 2000 while the height is 2500, and make sure it is in pixels. Okay, so I click on create, and then we have our artboard. All right, so the very first thing we'll need to do is to bring in the background. I downloaded this background on Pinterest, so if you are interested, you can just go to Pinterest. Pinterest has so many backgrounds you can just pick, and make sure you are downloading the high quality version of that particular background. Okay, so let me also open the poster so we can see what we are working on. All right, so we've already put in the background. What we need to do now is to put in the text. This one says sexy media entertainment, so I think the best thing for us to do is to drag in this poster so that we can easily copy and write the text. Okay, so I click on T, which is text, so I just need to type it. We have sexy media entertainment. Okay, so I'll reduce the size. Yeah, I think it's okay, and then I bring it to the center of the artboard, and I increase the spacing. So I just come here and then increase the spacing. As you can see, I think it's okay like this, and then I centralize it again. Can you see it is already at the center? So the next thing for us to do now is to put in the main text, which is unruly. Okay, and then I reduce this back to 10, and I change the font. So I just come here. Can you see? You know the other font we are using is Montserrat, so this one will use another font that goes well with it. So let's use this Anton. Okay, please take note of the font because this is very important. So I just place it here for now, and then I duplicate it by pressing Command J or Ctrl J on Windows, and then I edit it. I put in mask just like we have it there. Okay, so the next thing we do is duplicate this as well, Ctrl J, and then I type party. So I just need to look for that font. So let's check. Let's check for the font. So this is also part of the what's it called, this is part of the job. You have to look for fonts that goes well with whatever creative you're working on. So that is what we are doing. I think I like this font. Maybe we should go with this, and then let me just reduce it a little. So can you see I'm not using the exact font I use in the other poster? So you should always be free and creative in whatever you do. You don't have to restrict yourself or limit yourself to a particular style or font. So with that being done, I need to just reduce this a little. Yep, just like that. And then we'll have the rectangle below it. And then we put in text. The text says, and let me see, trip house nights life. So I need to change the font back to Montserrat. So I just come to Montserrat, I change it to medium, then I just reduce it. Or let me change this to red first. So I just reduce it to fit in the box. Can you see, guys? Very simple, and it's not stressful at all. So I think the box is too big, so let me reduce it a little bit more. Yep. So let me click on the two of them and come here to centralize. Can you see now it is at the center? All right, so the next thing we'll do is the names of the artists. So let me zoom in again and type in the name. We have okay. Okay, so let's reduce it, drag it here. Can you see it's aligned? So let me increase the spacing a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's okay like this. So then let me duplicate. All right, so that's the text. So let me also duplicate this one again for the following text that says music policy. Yeah, so that's it. So then the next thing we'll have to do now is I think we should just bring in our images now. Okay, so like I said, I already have those images, so I just need to drag and put them in place. I also downloaded this picture from Freepik, so you can always go there to also download yours. So let me see, let me bring in the second image. Yeah, so this is it, and then I place it here like this. Can you see, guys? Can you see it's coming out? It is beginning to look beautiful. So let me drag this screenshot to the top, this poster, so that we can continue following it. And then next thing we're going to do is put in the date. We have Saturday, February, and then so we need to reduce the spacing, then change the font. Can you see the font is different from what we've been using? But I think we should just maintain this font, this Montserrat. So let me just reduce it a little bit and bring it here, then duplicate it. Let me align it with this. Right. So let me put the time. So the next thing is to put in the location. Let me duplicate this and type the location. Let me see, I can't see it clearly. Let me drag it and zoom in. Okay, can you see? So that's the address. So let me just drag this. Okay, I think we should also put in the icons. So you can always download the icons online, even on Google. But what I want us to do is, let me just open the previous file and then just pick out the icons. Yeah, so let me just go here and pick the icons to save us time. But you can always get the icons online. You can always get it on Google or even on Pinterest, depending on how well you know how to use it. So let's put this here and then reduce it a little. So to make these two, to make sure that they align, let me select the two and then come to this top, then click on this alignment, align to the top. So the next thing is to put in the time icon and reduce a little bit, and then the location, which is the most important thing. What's the point of going to a party if you don't know the location? So here we put in the location, and then we need to put in this ripped paper. So just copy the ripped paper and paste it. I also downloaded this on what's it called, Pinterest. So Pinterest has so many resources you can always play with. Okay, so just feel free to go there and then download as many resources as possible. As a graphic designer, you should know how to use Pinterest. So let me just rearrange all of this so that it will go well. Drag to the top a little. Then drag this as well. I think these are too big. So let's drag it again to the top. And then take the location as well to the top. Yep, just like that. And then for this, we just put in our text and zoom in and duplicate this as well. So we have no use tree. Yep, so let me change the color to black. Okay, I think I should reduce it a little bit and align it like this. Then duplicate it again. Don't forget Ctrl J or Command J. So put the right up. I'm duplicating it again to put the phone number. So let's change the width. Let's make it extra bold so that it will be very obvious. And then I increase it so that it will be obvious as well. And then change the color to red. Yep, so I think I should also make a box here, so to separate the one above and the one here. So let me make this yellow. So it can easily be spotted and differentiated from the rest of the text. So let me drag this a little bit up. And then we are almost done, guys. We are almost done. We have everything we need. So we just need to add something to this background. We need to add some dark shade to it so that the text will come out well. So you can just use this method I'm about to show you. Draw a dark triangle there and then go to the eraser, click on eraser, come here, reduce the hardness to 6 or 4, and then the opacity, or you can reduce the flow to 50, and then you increase your brush. Can you see? And then you start erasing it to give you that dark shade effect. Can you see? So let's do the same thing too for the top. Erase it as well, so to have this dark feel, and then the text will just come out well. Can you see, guys? So this is basically it. Can you see how beautiful it looks? Let me bring this to the front so it will come out and lap on this. Yeah, so this is just beautiful. And we see our space. You can still play around with it. You can still drag it to the top. You can still increase it if you want, depending on what your preference. Can you see? So if you are dragging it, this tool has to come to the top of all the layers, so the marks will be behind it. Can you see? It has been fixed. So guys, this is just very simple and very easy. Just one beautiful poster, you can make a whole lot of money from it. So let me know if you have any question. I am always available to answer your questions, and I will as well drop the resources to this material so that you can play with it and then recreate your own. I would love to see what you're able to create with this. Thank you, guys.